Hey, it's Yapeh, and I'm back with another vlog. Okay, this week I just want to talk about imbalances. I feel like most of people's life are full of imbalances. And you should be balanced in all things, although it's a hard thing to find balance. And a lot of people seek balance, but just still have a hard time finding balance. I see that, there are people who are too invested in other people's thoughts or opinions of them, and they need a reassurance around every turn, every decision they make. They need somebody's reassurance. And then there's others who, no matter what, they're not going to listen to the advice of others or the direction, even if they need it. They stand strong and stand down on their own idea. Whether it's true or not, they just couldn't continue on in that matter. You see people, what I like to call the loyalist, who will stick with somebody even though it pains, and everything about them wants to be done with that person, but they continue on for the sake of that's what they've always done, or this sense of loyalty to a person or a thing, even though. And I feel like, I don't feel like that's wisdom. And there are also those who will leave stuff quickly without, taking the time to see if it's something that they should continue on in or not. I see this a lot of time. The loyalists, people will stay with somebody and they would bring them straight misery and pain, and it'll be, because I have kids by them or something. That's like the biggest thing. But I feel like in life, you have to learn to balance, and being balanced means there's a time for everything. There's a time to rest. Don't just keep working continually without taking a breath or a rest, because it's not going to do you any good. And you don't really, as a farmer, if you were a farmer, you wouldn't continue without a break to sow crops. You will have to sow and then wait a second and harvest and then let it rest. And that's the way we need in life. So I feel like if you're having a hard time with things, seek balance. Do what you haven't done before. If you always stay with somebody no matter what, and they continue on in this manner, then shock them and stop staying. Do something new. If you always leave, then shock them and stay a little while longer. If you always take everybody's opinion and run with it, then stop and just do what you think is right for that moment. And if you never take advice, stop and do something else, and then find that balance in that, because you can't live life always doing the exact same thing all the time, because it's just not functional. So that's what I want to share today. Thank you for journeying with Yapeh, and find balance. I too am seeking balance. So, okay, that's my mid-rush.